Okay, here is a more detailed version of the story. In a small African village nestled beside a winding river lived a powerful mermaid. She was a being of immense beauty and magic, revered by the villagers who believed she controlled the river's bounty. Every year, they would offer her sacrifices, and in return, she would bless their crops and ensure their fishing was plentiful. The river provided not just food, but life itself, and the mermaid was their link to its blessings. One day, the tranquility of the village was shattered by the arrival of European explorers. These men, driven by tales of the mermaid's extraordinary power, had come to see her as a prize, a curiosity to be captured and displayed. For them, she was just a trophy, a symbol of wealth and influence to be added to their collection. With a combination of cunning and force, they managed to ensnare the mermaid, taking her away from her home in the river. As the men sailed across the ocean with their captive mermaid, the village was thrown into disarray. The river, once brimming with life, ran dry. The crops withered and died, and a heavy sorrow settled over the land. The king, desperate to restore balance and appease the gods, called upon the village elders and priests. Together, they performed a powerful ritual, their chants echoing through the night, begging for the mermaid's return. Meanwhile, in Europe, the mermaid was paraded in a grand hall. Her beauty drew crowds who paid to gawk at her, but her spirit was unbroken. One moment she was there, the next she vanished. With a surge of her ancient magic, she disappeared from her captors' grasp, leaving them bewildered and afraid. The mermaid returned to her river, her eyes blazing with fury. She declared that she would never again grace them with her presence and that any who dared to steal from her would face her wrath. The Europeans, afflicted with a strange and terrible leprosy, knew they had been punished for their greed. They had learned a harsh lesson about the consequences of stealing from those who were not theirs to take. Penitents, they returned to the village, begging for forgiveness. The villagers, though wary, agreed to perform a cleansing ritual. As the Europeans' skin began to heal, they left, forever changed. They carried with them a newfound respect for the power of the African gods and the importance of respecting the sanctity of the natural world. And so the tale serves as a reminder that greed and disrespect for nature can lead to terrible consequences, while humility and reverence for the divine can bring healing and restoration.